Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas Memorial Stadium, the home of the Kansas Jayhawks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Jayhawks will kick it away to get this game going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Clemson Tigers offense making their way on the field today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
They're going to the air on the first play. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? We got an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player. Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught with room to run. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Jayhawks line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try the option play here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kansas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
On 1st down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's got a man down the middle. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. It's an option look. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? As the 1st down is still going. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Heading left after the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Third down coming up after that running play. Out of the gun now on third down. Short pass finds the tight end. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The Jayhawks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Second down, looking to throw it. Touchdown, Jayhawks. They cap the drive with 6 points. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. You know, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team. Kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass is caught. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Kansas offense is back out there now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? An inside give now from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt. here across the middle. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Receivers are bunched together. Fire to the right side, complete. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. He decides to keep it here. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
But another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. On the run here. Lets it go. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Back to throw again. Pass caught. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, it's a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And the PAT is good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Murray. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Using his legs on the scramble. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job of this offense picking up some positive yards.
The Jayhawks are in the red zone. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. And the Jayhawks lining up here on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. This time a completion. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
So it's a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the tailback's got it again.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Murray. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys.
The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. They're going to run the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running, and man, does it backfire.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pass Pass rush gets home. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. And he's got it. No problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Kansas offense is back out there now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll give it to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. The Jayhawks will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone on this possession. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers quickly to the left side. Grab! Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defense is coming after him. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The Jayhawks will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on looking for a solid punt here. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. QB keeps it himself. Good enough for first down yardage.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on third down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
And the quarterback keeps it here.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. Picks up the first, looking for more. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Fighting off the defender. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the option play. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Jayhawks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. We'll try to run it with the option. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Murray. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Hoffman. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Leaning on the run game here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll run it from the gun. Look out, room to run here. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kirk, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
He'll hand it off, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
The Jayhawks hope to be able to just bleed the clock out here in the final minute. He hands it off from the gun. Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. He'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a 35-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you. I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.